Ubiest of the tubiest. The best YouTube subscribers on the planet. That's you. And I'm 50 plus and 50 plus
Gene.
We're gonna make a geezer video between the two of us. We got what, about like 210 years or something like that?
Pretty close.
Yeah, see?
Damn.
Oh, and the peanut gallery's over here too. Applause, please.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you dropped the ball. Thank you. So, Gene, I'm 55, and you got a couple of days on me, right?
Yeah, a few.
Yeah. So, did you? First off, how long you been here?
Well, about 5 weeks.
Yeah, and so you've been solo then for the 5 weeks, or you've been?
No, I've been solo for 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, were you a driver before you came here?
I've been pulling trailers for about 40 years on and off with different businesses.
Yeah, but
along with a bunch of other things.
But not professional driver. Not as a CEO.
I was in the Army.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, as a commercial truck driver, this will be your first go at it then, right?
Yeah.
See, so you can do it with this, right? And how was the process for you?
It was good. Yeah. Melton got me prepared. The school I went to before that did a real good job.
Yeah.
So I was ready to roll.
So where are you from?
I'm from Oklahoma.
Oh, really?
The Oklahoma City area.
Yeah. So the school you went to, what's the name?
I went to American Truck Training in Oklahoma City.
Oh, okay. And so did they Melton come out to your school?
Yes.
Yeah.
In fact, they're the one that referred me to the truck driving school.
Really? So this so
I've been talking to Melton for probably about 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, why did it take so long?
Well, I had to get to school first.
How long was the school, by the way?
About 6 weeks.
Okay.
6 weeks.
All
They said 4, but it turned out to be 6.
Yeah.
You know,
they liked you.
They wanted to keep me around, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Right.
They were scared to let me loose on the road. You know.
Yeah. The reason I asked, first off, you're happy with that school.
Oh, I'm very impressed.
All right. So good. And you ready to come on. There might be a good school if you're living in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma area, right?
Yeah. They were coming from all over. There was people from Elk City, Anadarko, Chickasha. Some guys were driving as far as from up here.
I had a question. Did your school have any step decks? Not step decks, but flatbeds?
No, everything was just box.
Yeah.
Yeah, 48-foot boxes except for our test.
Yeah.
Our test, that's the day they let you drive a 53, and it's like, oh, that's a nice change.
Right.
Well, we're making it hard on you.
Yeah, I get it. The only difference is that extra feet in the back behind that trailer in your swing, the tail swing. Outside of that, it's the same because the spreads are the same as the trailer's the same.
Right.
But that extra feet beyond the rear tandem.
Yeah, but when you first drive it, you're sitting there thinking to yourself, "Oh man, what have I done?"
Right.
You know what I mean? But I was blessed. Had really good training.
Yeah.
All those guys took the time to teach us well, so I passed all 3 parts on the first try.
There you go. I didn't. But anyway, you ain't talking about me. So, you chose Melton. So, did you know that Melton was a flatbed only company?
Yeah.
You did.
That's what I wanted to do. One of my instructors.
For the punishment?
Yeah, well, versus standing in a box in 100 degree weather, I don't think this is the punishment everybody tries to say it is.
Right, and it truly isn't. But
the only punishment is I've lost about 15 pounds so far.
Yeah, don't say that too loud. You might get payment deducted from your check for the sauna fee that they
no
charge.
kidding.
Right, the exercise fee.
Maybe the truck gets better mileage.
Melton gym fee. Yeah, we can cover that right now. But so let me ask you this: were you the most seasoned person in your class?
By far.
Yeah.
By far. Yeah, that can amaze me because I got to hand to some of those people took as much as one lady took 6 months, but she wouldn't quit, and she's on the road somewhere now.
Yeah.
But she, it may have taken her a while to catch on, but she got it.
She got it.
And then there were others you sit and go, why are you here?
Right.
You know, some of them have only been driving a car for 6 or 8 weeks.
Right.
They couldn't park a Honda, and I'm trying to picture them parallel parking a 53-foot box, you know, with a tractor.
Yeah. Can you imagine, you know, being in the truck with them, training that person?
No.
No.
That's the reason you're a great trainer, and I'll stay away from it.
I didn't have any gray hair until I did that. You know, I was.
Well, I raised 5 teenagers.
Yeah.
I had gray hair until it all ran off.
Yeah, I had no gray hair, big full afro and everything. You know, and then this guy got in my truck and I said, "Hey man, how you doing?" "Yeah, I'm doing fine." I'm like, "Man, you sound young. You look young, older. You're 21." And immediately, the hair fell off and I went gray. Immediately, I was like, "Oh my God!" You know, we were driving down the street like this the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Please,
lot of prayer.
Hurry up Friday. You know,
Oh,
I want to
man.
go home. You know, but hey, they did fine.
Yeah.
You know, and I think a lot of it has to be the fact that, you know, they're young and they're fearless. You know,
Some
they
of them
wanna
are.
just do it. You know, and then, you know, us, you know, we been there, done that, got the T-shirt.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I've been pulling trailers about 40 years.
Yeah. You know, and not to say the young guys don't, but a lot of the older guys, we come from a different breed with different terms.
Okay.
And we have a different work ethic.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Without a
So-
doubt. We don't run
and-
around with a Game Boy or an Xbox.
Yes, man. You know, when we're done with our drive shift, we're not ready to pop that brake and get on a game.
Right.
System. We understand that tomorrow's another day. We got to do it again, and we eat, you know, shower, and go to the bunk.
Pretty much.
Yeah, we don't have.
Yeah, maybe I try to get a little exercise in every evening.
Well,
believe
yes.
it or not.
Yeah,
But
you know, yeah.
the days
I do too.
The days I'm not tarping,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
enough exercise on those days.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I exercise too, man. I'm a
Yeah, but yeah,
that,
then
that
it's
fork
pass out
full
time.
of that fork full of steak is kind of heavy. You know, I just keep on doing it. You know?
Yeah.
So, you know, at some point, guys, you know, they say, you know what, I've always wanted to get out there and do this. Now I'm retired from whatever job I was doing, or, you know, I'm ready for a change, and I like those big trucks, but man, I'm you know, 50 plus years old.
That's where I was.
And then say, I don't want to do it. What do you say to them guys?
Come try it. It's
Yeah.
not. It's if you pull the trailer at all, if you go to the right school, that's the key. Because there's a lot of guys, even when I got here, who'd gone to schools, and they didn't get in. I mean, I researched my schools,
Yeah.
and that's advice I would give. I mean, I called Melton and about 4 other schools here in Oklahoma,
Yeah.
and all of them referred to schools because they didn't want to say they were favoring anybody, but every one of them mentioned the school I went to and something else.
Right.
But some of the guys I've gone through class with here at Melton,
Yeah.
they had never backed up a truck before, but somehow they had a CDL.
Right.
You know, and all this.
Right.
So,
Right.
but if you go to a good school, you can do this.
Yeah.
It's really, I mean,
Yeah.
you know, it's not what everybody makes it out to be. I mean, it's work. It's a lot of work, and I'm
It is.
tired at the end of a shift.
Yeah. It is.
But it's not as scary as some people want to make it.
You know, a lot of guys think because they're you know, seasoned guys like ourselves that that there's not a new place in the work arena for them, and that you know, they feel like, well, I'm too old and nobody will accept me and all this kind of thing. And the deal is, in this industry, for sure, seasoned guys like ourselves are sought after.
Like you say, they're looking for us because we don't have to bring our Game Boy. We don't need a 100-inch TV in the truck.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
you know, like you said, we're different.
Right. Right.
We're doing this to make a paycheck.
Yeah.
And maybe, like in my case, I mean, I've lived in Oklahoma and North Texas most of my life.
Yeah.
Now I served in the military, so I went out to serve the whole country, and I've seen
A
an
little
ounce
bit
of
of
it.
it. Right.
You know, and now I'm getting to see it and see what it's like and meet the people, and you know,
Yeah.
you're only there for a moment, but you're there long enough
Right.
for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so now let me step back on one thing I said. Most people can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you're someone who's scared of trying new things, this might not be the deal for you. But if you got a little any adventure level in you,
Right.
you can figure this out.
Right. Right.
Does that make sense?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And don't be scared of flatbedding. I'll tell you, a lot of people talk bad about it. You know, it's not bad.
No.
I mean,
No.
you know, if you're a local guy like you're doing now,
Yeah.
you know, you're probably tossing tops 5 or 6, 7 times a week.
Yeah.
But you know, if you're doing what I'm
That's
doing,
why I got trainees.
let them toss that tarp.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Smart
you know,
move.
Yeah. You know.
Comes with the seasoning.
Yes. That's it. That's it. You know, the first week, you know, I'm right there with them 100%. You know, the second week I'm about 50%. The third week I'm looking at them through the mirror with the AC blowing on
Yeah,
me.
let's say it's getting hot out back there, isn't
I
it?
cracked the window a little bit. Hey man, you come and get you some water. Zip the window back up. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Don't worry, man. Your turn is coming. Clap. Yeah, don't worry.
Not to tarping.
Huh?
I'm
Oh
not
yeah.
clapping for tarping.
Oh yeah.
Hey, it's not bad.
It's not.
I mean, the hardest part in all of this is we only do, like in my case, because I'm over the road. I tarp 6 hours out of the week, 7 hours out of the week.
Not bad.
Yeah.
I can
You know,
handle that.
now if you're a local run like you guys,
Mm-hmm.
then yeah, you're tarping a lot more because you're driving 5 or 6 hours and you're yanking that tarp off, and you're putting, and then you go down the street, you pick another load, you tarp again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not me. I mean, in my first 2 weeks, I think I delivered 6 or 7 loads, and I tarped 6 times.
Oh.
I only one load I didn't tarp, but that's not bad.
Right.
If you're smart about it.
Yeah.
Now the key is, like when we were in Laredo with my trainer, there's some guy pulled in, started taking his tarps off at 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah. No.
Now you're spending the night.
Right.
You know, so you got to use your brains, and that's the advantage of having a little seasoning on you. You're
So-
smart enough to go, you know what, 3 o'clock in the morning, it's
That
going to be
sounds-
about 30 degrees
that
cooler.
sounds
We
a
can
lot
do
better
this
to me.
then.
It sounds a
Yeah,
lot better
so
to
we
me.
did. You
Yeah.
know, we got up at 3. I mean, I get up at 3 anyway. I've been doing it forever,
Yeah.
3 and 4 in the morning. So, you know, in the middle of the night, yank the tarp off, you know, kind of got out the baby wipes, wiped myself back down, went back to sleep.
Yep.
That other guy took twice as long and suffered through 113-degree weather. Good luck to him.
Yeah. And by the time he got done, he was exhausted.
Oh, man, can you?
You know.
Oh.
You know. And then they get a
He
load.
was the color of my shirt.
Yeah. Then you
Yeah.
get a load, and then you can't forward the load any because you just beat down just from untarping,
Yeah.
from the heat. You know. I mean, yes, you got to be smart about some things.
I mean,
You know?
I guess if you don't mind weighing 500 pounds, you know, hooking
Yeah.
it on, you know, do the dropping hooks, okay? But,
Yeah.
you know, I like this because it keeps me just active enough.
Right.
You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah. You
So,
know.
and even at this age, like say, I'm 58,
Yeah.
and I can toss those tarps with the best of them.
Yeah, I've had people tell me, "Oh, those tarps weigh this much. They weigh that much." Dude, come on, man. Come on. You know,
Yeah.
it used to didn't be a thing for a man to say something was too heavy for him to lift. We won't figure that out until we got a hernia. You know.
but they were a lot heavy. But that was
You
stuff
do
that
it,
was
man.
heavy.
Yeah, you go
You know,
after it.
I mean, it's a 100-pound tarp, and that sounds scary till you pick it up, and it really ain't
It
that
really
bad.
isn't.
You use the
And-
right technique,
Yeah.
you know. Now I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know how the guys that are 5'3" do it, but you know, I mean, you and I are kind of
Yeah.
taller,
Yeah.
so I mean,
And
we
this-
got to lift that thing to here and put it on the trailer.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, all but the last job I did,
Yeah.
the guys used their forklift and they put it on there for me. And
That's it.
once that's out of the way, it's easy.
Right. We rarely, just so you guys don't get afraid, we rarely have to pick the tarps up higher than chest high. That's it. It's going to be rare that you even have to put the tarps on top of the trailer.
Rare.
Let alone on top of a load, because the tarp box is below your knee level. Okay, you can literally turn the tarp sideways and roll it out of a tarp box onto the ground. The forklift will pick the tarp up and set it on top of the load.
Yeah, that's simple.
That you're not gonna be taking a tarp and lifting it over your head 100 pounds. It's not gonna happen, man.
I've done it once since I've been here,
and if
out of 5 weeks.
if I have to physically lift the tarp higher than shoulder high, they're gonna figure something else out, because I'm not gonna do that. Because it's too dangerous, number one. But most of these companies are, think about it, they would rather have their forklift put that tarp up there than to have you get injured on their property.
All right. Well, they had interest. I was thinking about that. I mean, obviously, we got a lot of time to think in the truck.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about the other day. They have an interest both in protecting their own product
Yeah.
and protecting us,
Yeah.
and that's why they're willing to toss it up there.
Yep.
Because they want to make sure it's tarped,
Yeah.
and they don't want us getting hurt on their property.
Quite a few shippers also have tarping systems. So
those are beautiful.
If you have a tarp, you lay it out, and then you hook it up this deal, and it pulls the tarp and lay the tarps over the load for you. All you got to do is straighten them out and bungee them.
And that takes no time.
So it's you just don't let the fact that you have a little age on you that this isn't something that you can mess with, when in fact nothing can be further from the truth.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean,
how was your just to switch it up a little bit, I don't want to get much longer than this, but your training portion here at Melton, what do you think about that part?
it was really good.
Yeah.
I mean, I was kind of, I heard all these horror stories about the agility test. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously at 58, I'm not, I'm more of a weeble than I am an athlete.
Right.
Right. So I was thinking, how am I going to do this?
Right.
But you know what? They laid the tarp on the floor. We had to put it on the bed. I put it up there pretty simple.
Yeah.
When we had to jump up on the wall, if you want it, you'll do it.
Right. Right.
So,
right.
And then all the rest of the training, I mean, it was things we were going to use.
Right.
So it just, and they taught it in a way where it was step by step. You know what I mean? They didn't just throw a tarp at you and go figure it out, or throw chains at you and go figure it out. They really took the time to explain it.
Good deal.
So I thought they did a good job.
What about your trainer when they got to the driving part of it? What do you think about that guy?
Oh, Daniel was great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can't say enough good about Daniel. He really did good. But he was calm. You know what I mean? I was lucky. I got a trainer that he's not hot headed. He's older like us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's seasoned.
There you go.
And so if something came up, like we had a truck trying to run us off the road, we just backed out of the throttle, let that guy go on down the road, and his temperature never went up.
Yeah. And it's just patience is just not letting much get to you.
Right. That's the advantage of being older.
Yes, right. You got to. we wake up every day with the opportunity to not allow somebody else to screw the rest of the day up.
I had a boss years ago had a sign on his desk, and he said, I'm not going to let your bad day become my problem.
That's it. 100%. I'd rather you go into the house before I have a bad day. That's how it's going to work.
You let out the accelerator and let them go on down the road. And good luck to them.
That's it, man. Hopefully you don't pass them by and they're on the side of the road for real.
Or wave as you go by.
That's it, man. Well, I appreciate you talking to us, man.
All right.
One more clap before we go. My audience. Till I see you again, deliver undistracted. And by the way, if you want to come over here and drive some Melton down below, there's going to be a link. Click that link. Somebody's going to get back to you.
Put my link down there.
And no.
I want the money.
No. Greedy. You can't have me and the link, bro. Everybody ain't that lucky. Anyway, until I see you again, deliver undistracted. Here's your boop. Boop.